Okay, good afternoon everybody. To June 6, 2019, and I wanted to do this video for you so that you can see something that I've been trying to teach you guys for a very long time here. This is the daily chart of the Euro New Zealand, and I'm going to show you, currently you see it's 216 pips, okay? But I want to show you some examples why this works out so well, okay? So let's go to the 4-hour charts and let's take a look at something, okay? As you can see, the triple arrows came in on the 4-hour as well. Okay, so the daily had triple arrows and the 4-hour had triple arrows. Okay, and here's what's cool about it. And we have a strategy in our group called the Stairmaster. Okay, for those who's already in the group, you already can clearly see the Stairmaster. But what that's not the point of this video. It's not about the triple arrows and stuff like that. It's just for those who are trading and you're constantly losing. I still told you that I want to give you some free information, some free advice from time to time. So what I wanted to show you is something that's very important. If you'll take a look today, this is the Euro New Zealand and so forth, and I can pull up the others. But basically, you know, if you were trading today, that interest rate news that came out, and I told you guys that oftentimes the news events, you want to stay away from high impact news events, because oftentimes even if you see perfect setups, regardless of what indicator or system you're trading with, oftentimes many traders lose in the market because they're never taught to pay attention to the news events. And so when that happens, big stuff can happen. Let me go shrink down to the 15-minute. Okay, as you can see, M15. Let me bring this over. Okay, as you can see, woo, big shoot up. Okay, and so that shot up because of interest rate news being announced this morning. That really shot up. Hold on, I'm sorry, I moved the screen. Didn't mean to move the screen. Hold on one second. Let me shrink the screen a bit so you can see the full move. So on this one, it shot up from here to here. That was 123 pips in a matter of in no time, in about a minute or so, right? Because of a news event on the interest rate news, and they say that was kind of they may not move the interest rates or whatever, blah blah blah. Point is that markets shot up at that point, but if you look at it from the higher time frames, okay, from the higher time frames, you can see, yeah, it shot up. Okay, shot up and then did what? Retrace right back down. Now, on the lower time frames, this can be a scary move because real quick, you can see this. It shot up, but now it's retracing back down. Okay, then it came back up again. And so this will give you that roller coaster ride, rumbling, tumbling in your stomach because of the simple fact you don't know what's going on. For 1 minute, it shot up 123 pips. Then it turned right back around and dropped. Watch this. Turned right back around and dropped another, basically just say 60 pips, then shot right back up again by that same almost the same amount, almost 60 pips. It shot back up again by 54 pips, and as you can see, now it's dropping back down again. So you're on this constant roller coaster. If you don't know what's going on in the market and you're getting sick, your account is getting bankrupted out and everything else because you don't know what's happening. So this is why for those who are in our group, when we do teach a two short-term trading methods, and one is the pip and 10 pips and dip, which is developed by two excellent people in the group, Miss Jenny and Mr. Irving. They developed that 10 pips and dip, which is cool. I mean, it's this really hot. It's a hot one. I love it. And then we also talk about the now later strategy. Those are two strategies for lower time frames, but there's a methodology behind it. You get what I'm saying? Because you understand the market structure, you understand what's going on. For those who don't have time or those who don't understand, I'm asking you, get away from the shorter time frames, because if you don't know what's going on, you're going to be constantly blowing your account. My suggestion would be, and I've got a little congestion, my suggestion would be stick to the higher time frames, because here's the deal. When you know what's going on in the higher time frames, because you can understand what's going on a little bit better, even when big spikes happen and they're back and forth, typically they don't break the structure of the direction of the trend, and you can understand it a little bit better. Now with the triple arrow system, of course, the triple arrows will tell you that information up front. Okay, it'll tell you, because oftentimes with naked charts and stuff like that, with all this jerking around, there was no way for you to know. Look at this right here. How do you know what's going on here? Oh my God, that's crazy, right? It's just all over the place. You have no idea what's going on. This is the 15-minute chart. You have no clue. And this is what people be trying to trade right here. They be trying to scalp the market, and they're scalping them, hitting them over and over and over again. Hitting them over and over and over again because they don't have a clue what's going on, right? Until they come in. And then even with our strategies, there are certain things that we say, nope, we don't do it. And certain things we do, even on the scalping strategies. Okay. That's why it's successful. Okay. That's why, because we know the story behind what these moves are doing. But a lot of traders are just jumping in the market at the first, whatever indicator or system or naked chart, whatever you got, and you just jumping in and you don't have a clue. And this is just killing your account. This right here. I just jumped onto something and just killing your account. Killing your account. See, even with us, with the triple arrows, even as raggedy as this is, you see the triple arrows? Even as raggedy that is, did it not go up? Yep, it did. See, raggedy. But even triple arrows, see that? 1, 2, 3. And then even with the raggediness, we still had an idea of what was going on in the market, where it was going. But, and look at here, triple arrows hit right here. Sideways for a bit and then dropped off. See, we have an understanding. There's an understanding behind it. Okay, you don't just jump into the market and just hop on. You got to know what's going on. So if you are not understanding what I'm imploring you to do, start glancing at the higher time frames so you can get the understanding of the story, because the higher time frames, even with big news events, as you can see, candle shot up, then candle shot right back down. This would have got you seasick. You would have made money, then they took it away. But if you knew what was going on and what direction, clearly what direction the trend was going, you already would have known, yeah, even if it spikes up, what is it going to do? We anticipated this move back down. So it didn't scare us. Matter of fact, see this entry right here? Clean, right there, almost at the tip top. Right almost at the tip top of when that thing spiked up. And boom, it dropped. And thus, that's why you see the pips. Okay, very easy, very, very easy to spot when you know what's going on. Okay, so I just want to kind of go over this with you guys just to give you an understanding of why traders are losing big time in the market, because they don't understand what's going on and they're trying to hop into all these different quick moves, trying to make quick pips. But you can understand why so many people are losing. They don't understand what's going on and the story. And if you don't understand the storyline behind what the movements are doing or why they're doing it, you can clearly see why you keep blowing accounts. Okay, so again, this is just a little quick video just to help you out before the weekend. So anyway, if you do want to join the Super Easy family, feel free to do so. Whether you do or don't, I'm still going to continue to do some free videos just to help you guys out. But if you do decide you want to join us, just go to supereasyforex.com. Super Easy Forex, E-N-Z Forex.com, and go ahead and sign up. And when you do sign up, here's the beautiful part about it. You don't have to wait for an email or anything like that. Just, hey, you're going to create a username and password. Just go ahead, create the username and password once you pay for the system, which is only a one-time fee. We don't charge monthly and all that stuff, just a one-time fee. And once you do that, then you come back, log back in immediately, because you have immediate access. Log right back in and go ahead and get started with the 4 simple, easy steps. Okay, and then you'll be ready for next week's trading session. Last thing, I don't recommend trading tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, number 1, which you shouldn't be trading big time on Friday. There are certain moves that are nice on Friday, but typically it's not. It's not a good day to trade. But number 2, tomorrow is NFP. Okay, NFP, for those around the world who don't know what that means, NFP means non-farm payroll, and that's for the US. Okay, and so therefore a lot of moves like on gold and all these other ones, they sitting on the sidelines just waiting to see what the news event is going to be, the Euro USDs and stuff like that. So I really strongly suggest take the day off. Don't worry about it. A lot of professional traders don't trade anyway on Fridays, but when it's NFP, they really don't trade. So if you want to become a professional trader, take my advice. Don't trade tomorrow. Just study. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend.